Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for December 30th, 2016 for your Friday. Starting off this morning here with the system that came through yesterday. Bombed out last night and ended up in this direction like this and really pounded parts of Maine, New Hampshire, western Massachusetts, and Vermont. Some reports here of 4 to 6 inches of snow in 1 hour along that gradient last night. But this is our system wrapping up into heading into southeastern Canada at this point. We are going to be left with high and dry, except for a northwest flow across the lakes that's going to cause some lake effect snow today. So we're going to have some breezy conditions. You can see the isobars that are pretty closely aligned and parallel. So that's going to allow for the winds to kick up a little bit today. Nothing too crazy, but probably see winds in the 12 to 20 mile per hour range, but gusts to occasional gusts over 30 will occur anywhere during the daylight hours. I do think once you get to the evening hours, we start to die off a little bit with those winds, and it gets a little bit better. We also have the lake effect snow showers that will be occurring. So snow showers, flurries, and maybe an isolated squall will occur all the way down to maybe parts of northwest northern New Jersey. East central PA might see something, and also more frequently in northeastern Pennsylvania. Let's go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar. Starting off at 1300. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon here on Friday. So you can see across the far north we have some snow showers here. Now, don't take this for verbatim here. This is going to be in different spots. So they're not going to be exactly where they're shown here, but it's just giving the idea that you're going to have these snow squalls and bands, feeder bands coming off the lakes that can really set up shop and stream down to the southeast. Again, most concentration of these will be across northeastern Pennsylvania, but some of these will survive the northern New Jersey, maybe central PA, and that will go on through much of the afternoon and maybe the early evening hours, and that dissipates when we start losing daylight. As we head towards the early to middle part of the evening, it should be dissipating. So again, winds overnight are going to die down. These isobars are going to become further spread apart, which is going to allow those winds to die down overnight. This is now looking at midnight Friday night. Next chance of precipitation doesn't come until we get to, well, we'll say Saturday night. Yeah, we're still going to allow for this opportunity for a passing flurry or snow shower. This is right around the time the ball drops on New Year's Eve. And you can see maybe an isolated shower here in Times Square for the evening, anybody going up in that direction. There could be a spotty flurry up in here, anywhere, pretty much anywhere in the coverage area. Spotty flurry or shower, but this is not a big deal. It's not something you need to bring an umbrella for. If you're going to be outside, it's just one of those deals. You get a quick shower and you're done, or a quick flurry is probably more likely across the interior. After that, this front is basically a frontal boundary moving through, and it falls apart as it does so. High pressure builds in its place and then retreats off to the north. We're going to have to watch this next little sneaky system coming in here on Monday. If it gets in here early enough with high pressure parked over Maine, that will allow for some cold air damming initially and some freezing rain or drizzle to start. Don't think this is a big deal right now. We'll keep an eye on it just in case, and then it just turns into rain showers anyway during the course of the morning on Monday. And this is just light rain showers here on Monday expected, then a more formidable system coming in here on Tuesday. During the daylight hours, again, with some moderate to perhaps even heavy rainfall, depending on the track of this system, which is going to our west. This is another system that's cutting, and before everybody says it, I hear everybody moaning right now. Another system cutting to our west. While that could change here, I think we're getting into a pattern. Actually, this system here will be responsible for ushering in the cold air behind it once this escapes. By the time we get to, let's say, past Wednesday, we have this cold front that's going to be dragged through, and it's really hard to see right here, but the cold front is situated right back here like this. Once this thing comes through, this is an Arctic boundary. The air back here is very cold, and I'm talking about cold relative to this time of year, which is already the coldest time of year to begin with. So you're going to have below normal temperatures. It's going to span probably until about the middle of the month, maybe up to Inauguration Day. We'll have to wait and see how far that goes. There's some disagreement in the ensemble guidance of how long that lasts, but there is the opportunity in this setup behind it for a couple snow systems. And we talked about this. Let me get to the right image here first before I do anything here. We talked about this in the last video, and this has been dubbed Bobby's Storm because I was talking about this back in the middle of December, the possibility for this time frame of producing something between the 6th and 8th of January. And lo and behold, here's the GFS starting to show a system come in here for the 7th, or right around the 7th. That's pretty much when it's centered. Now, again, don't take this for verbatim here, but every model shows a system coming off awfully close to the coast, either here or up here or up here, and a couple different solutions. Some hold a lot of snow potential with them. Others do not. Some slide it off to the south and keep us high and dry. This is just a storm signal right now. This is talking about 9 days in the future. So we're just it's an area of interest, just like we were talking about back. Actually, it was not the middle of December. It was right around the 21st, right around the start of winter. We were talking about a signal showing itself during that toward the end of the first week of January, and lo and behold, this is what the models are finally showing. So we'll see what happens with this. A lot of things are going to happen in the next 9 days, and this is going to show a million different solutions. So don't latch on to any snow amounts or any snow maps. It's futile right now. Just we'll continue to follow it for you in the coming days. But right now, it doesn't look like any snow chances aside from these little rinky-dink events up until that point, and then we'll look for some bigger potential as we head toward the end of the first week of January and beyond toward the middle of the month. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for December 30th, 2016. Have a great Friday.